Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to another tournament game of Wingspan here. We're in the group stage of the ultiMognu melee. We've still got a few games left to play in this group stage, and we've got one starting right here, right now. So we are going second in this game. So we're going to jump in and we're going to see what we've got to work with in our starting hand in this game. Okay, we've got a lot of good brown powers here. I definitely like the look of. I mean, European Robin, I think that always jumps out as a very, very nice opening forest bird. Get some extra food, and in particular, yeah, where there's some nectar in the tray, you can help yourself to a bit of nectar there. But equally, I mean, Violet Green Swallow, great option. Tucking bird can go anywhere, so very flexible. Lots of good brown powers. I like the gull, I like the canvasback, even the snowy owl. So we're going to have some difficult decisions to make here. Will the bonus card change our mind? Okay, probably not. I don't think we're going breeding manager here. Probably go, yeah, with the passerine specialist, but not one I especially like either. So interesting tray. I mean, that pipebill grebe, do we think that's going to get taken turn one? I think it may well do. And certainly going second here, you know, you can't sit here and hope or assume that it's still going to be there. So this is kind of tricky. This is one of those difficult starting hands where you've almost got too many good options. That yeah, it's not immediately obvious what you should go with. I mean, I think on the base boards this would be an excellent starting keep. Get something going in the grasslands here. I mean, I may well still do that. Just kind of always feels a little bit weird to go grasslands on the Oceania boards. I mean, could equally go with a couple of tucking birds in the wetlands, but then you always have to worry about where your eggs are coming from, and yeah, that's never fun either. I mean, I could still go with the gull. The canvasback is kind of, you know, giving away extra cards is kind of not what I really like to do. So I could well do this and then, yeah, play the robin, take food a few times. I think we try and get things going here. In the grasslands. I mean, maybe we could even just tuck this gull and just cycle for a bit in the grasslands with the swallow and see what we find. But as I say, would like to keep lots of these birds, but I think with the robin, that's just such a good opening bird here. I want to be getting that down, I want to be getting some extra food. And of course it does hit the passerine specialist. So we'll lock that in. We'll lock that in, and yeah, as I say, assume that grebe's going to be gone. It may well still be there. But if it is gone, okay, kiwis come up. That's an interesting one early on, but yeah, I think we stick with our original plan. And this is hopefully, I mean, in most ordinary situations, my opponent wouldn't be taking food here. You'd be playing that forest bird first, or you'd be playing the grebe and doing that digging. So we should, as I say, hopefully be able to get the nectar, and indeed we do. Oh, it's common grackles, so okay, interesting stuff. Well, they would really have liked my starting hand then with all those tucking birds, so kind of nice to know that these two are in my hands at the very least, and not in theirs, so that is a relief. But yeah, let's take some food in. I say this robin, super powerful at this stage of the game, being able to get the extra nectar. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think I'm just going to play the swallow. I think I'm just going to stick this in the grasslands. And do some egg laying, do some card cycling. Sort of doesn't work for this first end around goal, but I'm sort of not too bothered about that. Oh, now a crow's come up. Okay. Do we just take that and just, you know, for old time's sake, go in the grasslands? I think we do. So what did they pick up? Must have been the kiwi then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got to take it, haven't I? I can't leave it because crow grackle is just insanely good. We've seen that on this channel recently enough. So do I spend the nectar? I think I could see a world where I play the crow and then legs and then play the swallow. So I quite like that. And I think extra cards here are going to be useful, even if they're terrible ones like this gannet. Because yeah, if we're going grasslands here, we're going to need stuff to cycle with on this swallow. So yeah, interesting situation to be in here, I think. But as I could definitely see myself building out something nicer. So we'll get the crow in the game. Looks like grebe did go down, yeah. So keeping the nectar, which is interesting. So maybe got something in mind to spend that on. I think this is definitely a situation where you want to dig for a little bit, but yeah, we may well see a forest bird coming. Maybe just that goldfinch that has been snaffled up from the tray. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But as I say, I think we've got enough to be kind of busying ourselves with here, getting this grasslands on the go. We're going to do that here, and yeah, as I say, get our nectar. And what we could well do, I mean, I think, as I say, we're going to play the swallow, and we could be challenging for the end of round, because if we play this, we're going to not have any eggs. We could then... Oh, red-winged blackbird. Wow, okay. Yeah, well, maybe we can challenge for the end of round. Very glad they didn't get their hands on the crow, because that would have been super, super strong. But yeah, if we lay eggs here and we use the crow, we're only going to have one egg. We could just go and draw cards on that last turn. I think I'm going to leave myself that flexibility of choice. Whether I want to go and lay eggs again, or go and draw cards. But yeah, it's all going to be about using the swallow, doing that card cycling. Kind of looking for some wetland birds. I think gull would be a perfectly fine play. But yeah, maybe we get lucky with a nice round 2 tray. I mean, something like white stork, you're kind of always looking for that. Some kind of nice card generator is probably top of the list. So you're drawing birds, and yeah, you're getting tucks down and no food. So this is interesting. I will try and leave the feeder how it is, and I think the crow is going to help there. But yeah, I want to try and reduce the amount of nectar that's available. Kind of reduce that flexibility my opponent has in terms of what they can play. So we'll go lay eggs. I think the gannet will go. And we'll go off the top. Okay, Worcester Snipe. I mean, to be honest, I'd kind of be alright even if we just played that. So let's take... Oh, actually, I mean, do I take a nectar? I'm going to take a nectar. Because, yeah, I mean, I think my opponent's kind of good for cards. They're clearly going wetlands. Blackbird, Grackle obviously losing cards, but Grebe gaining them back. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind throwing out some cards. So, could just play this, could draw cards. I think probably, if we can play the sniper, win the end of round goal, I think that's probably going to be the best move that we can take here and set ourselves up going into that next round. Ready to draw cards. And when you go and crow in the grasses, I mean, it's kind of, as I say, takes me back a little bit to the baseboard games, but you always look for these cheap birds, and the high point to food cost ratio of something like this Wilson Snipe, yeah, it's like gold dust. So very, very nice bird. And obviously we do have the good forest. I think ideally if we can build that out with another bird and really extend that so that when we do, you know, occasionally want to go and grab food, if we can just get a bunch of nectar all at once, get loads and loads of food, yeah, that's really going to be the strength there. But otherwise, I think we just rely on this crow. So you are drawing birds, and yeah, you've only got the one bird. So I think we just go ahead and play this snipe. So that's a very, very baseboard look to this setup. But I like where this is going. So easy end around goal win. What do we got in the tray? Excellent stuff. American Robin, you are coming straight to me. So Noisy Mine as well is kind of interesting. Could maybe get some utility out of that. I'm just trying to work this out. Maybe if we do have some extra cards, tucking and obviously getting the extra eggs, you can run out of egg space, but that's where the crow really comes into its own. So I think I'm going to draw here. I think I'm going to pick both of these up. And yeah, give myself some options there to go with. Whereas Blackbird giving another option potentially. But yeah, I think this is interesting, certainly. And yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how my opponent plays this. Really, really interested with the feeder. I think we can potentially wait. There we go. I did wonder if there's going to be food grabbing now. So yeah, I think we could potentially be taking food, playing this miner, and just going from there. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully get some nectar on the reroll. Well, that's not what we wanted to see. So that may scupper plans a little bit. But let's take... I think we can still... Yeah, we may just have to do the Robin first and then the miner. I think that's okay. We'll take another worm. And I say it's all about leaving this feeder in as awkward a position as possible for my opponent. So we're doing that here. I wonder if it's going to be that goldfinch in the forest or if something else has come up. Honestly, that whipbird wouldn't be a terrible play, but... oh no, it's Chiff-Chaff. Wow, okay. Okay, so it's going all in on the tucks. Fair enough. Wow. Alright, so we've got to watch out for that now. Maybe I don't want to give out too many extra cards. Maybe we want to go this brown falcon, so could do that with the robin and the falcon. And yeah, just cycle. Rather than obviously keep using the snipe and... Yeah, every snipe card I give out now is a point, and obviously every tuck on the miner would be a point as well. So let's just get this not the miner, let's get the robin in the game. Because that does bump up our grasslands. And yeah, we're gonna need that bump up. We're gonna need that bump up because of this end of round goal, so that's important for us. And yeah, I think what we'll do, just trying to work this out. Because obviously if we lay eggs here, we get 2 eggs, but we lose one on the crow if we use it. Which means we can't get this down straight away. So I've either got to skip the crow, or I've got to throw a card. And I think if I've already... Yeah, I think that Chiff-Chaff has sort of put me off a little bit. With giving out too many more free cards from the snipe. But it's kind of interesting, because this is definitely one of those situations where if you could swap the order, you'd be having the Chiff-Chaff down here, because obviously this Grebe, it's not ideal having that activating after the Chiff-Chaff, and you've got to discard those cards. But this is still a really strong setup, so we've got to watch out for sure. But yeah, do we? I think we could throw a card here. Maybe throw the miner and just use the gull for cycling. Then we can get the falcon in the game. Maybe we throw a food, because we can. Yeah, how desperately do we need that food? Just thinking if we like turn a worm into a nectar. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Let's keep the cards, because we can always get more food with this crow. So we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, maybe let's get rid of the rat, because I think maybe we'll find something better than this miner. So I think I'm prepared to ditch that. Bed Sparrow. You do hit Passerine. You would maybe... Do I like you more than this Brown Falcon? I think I might do, actually. Because I don't actually like this brown part. I think it's pretty bad, so... Bed Sparrow guaranteed every time. Yeah, let's... actually, well, do you know what? We'll cycle with this gull. Oh! Well, there's the White Stalk we wanted. Damn, why did I have to throw away the food? So many regrets. Oh well, we've got the White Stalk, so we're happy. Right, okay, so now I guess we just lay eggs again and then play the Stalk? Yeah, okay. That I was not expecting. It's it's always nice to have a bird in mind and then have it appear, so yeah, okay. I think we do just lay eggs and play this and then just run this dirty grasslands and score loads of points, so that's going to be good fun. And we're not going to have to use a snipe anymore, which is also good, because, yeah, giving away those cards. Very much what my opponent would want to see, because, yeah, this Chiff-Chaff setup, you know, you draw 3 cards, but then you got to tuck more than that, so you're always running out of cards, or you're having to skip tucks, and neither of those outcomes is ideal, so be watching that closely. But, okay, let's lay eggs. I think we keep the Sparrow, and I think we'll keep cycling with this falcon. So let's keep getting the eggs down in the cup nest. I think we will be okay. I mean, I don't know. We should be paying attention to that and just making sure that we're not missing out on points that we could be getting. And that may involve skipping crow last turn. Because yeah, I would imagine my opponent is going to fill up on 6. So yeah, if we play the Stalk. We played the Stalk. We're only going to be on 1 egg. I don't know. We may just have to abandon this one. I wasn't prepared to find White Stalk, so, and I think we do need to get that down as quickly as we can. Even if it does potentially cost this end around goal, so. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, because we could play the Sparrow. But even then, you know, we have to skip the crow, maybe throw a food or a card or something, and that just slows getting this in the game so much more. So I think this is fine to do it this way, and yeah, we're going to have lots of egg space to work with, and I think that is going to be key for us. So yeah, still drawing birds, filling up on the egg space. So let's get our white stalk down. Let's get it in the game, and yeah, see what it gets us. I mean, we're scoring a lot of points. I feel like we are going to be pretty safe on these nectars. I mean, it is kind of one drawback, I think, of these sort of full tuck setups on the Oceania boards is you're just not getting nectar. You're not putting yourself in a position to be competitive. So even with a crow where we might just be gaining one each time, we are putting ourselves in a good place to score lots of nectar points. So that's good. I'm a bit worried about this bonus card and not maxing that out, but maybe find some cheap double plays, and that kiwi would have been nice, but that's gone. So we will have to go and find something else. But yeah, this is, I say, very, very reminiscent of the baseball grasslands. So it's going well. We're getting some good stuff, and many other situations I'd be feeling pretty downbeat against this wetlands, but I feel like we're in a good spot. So I'm coming to the end of round 2, having the engine set up, always where you want to be. So yeah, it looks like they will be full. So as I say, we could push and try and get to 5. I don't know. Do we throw? Maybe we do. Maybe we just put ourselves in that position, put pressure, because you know my opponent might want to play a wetland bird here. So I think now that we have got this white stalk, I'm sort of okay with throwing away some cards. So what are we going to get first time through? Not anything too good. I mean, Sweets and Stalk is a maybe. But I think what we do we like take this and then just cycle that? I think that works. Yeah, okay. You can definitely go. Do we take the hawk? Nah, I think we'll leave it. We will skip. We'll skip this crow just for this time. And give ourselves that outside chance, because yeah, I mean, I don't know if you found something that you want to go in the wetlands here and spend those 2 eggs. Yeah, okay, condor going in the forest, so not too surprising, but unless that's bird counter, again, can struggle sometimes on the bonus cards when you are going with this sort of wetlands engine. So we'll see how that works out. They do win the end of round goal. We come into round number 3, and that bowerbird. That bowerbird could be tempting. Could be tempting. I know my opponent is quite food poor, but it gets to the point sometimes, I think, with these kind of setups where you kind of don't need food anymore. You just sort of draw cards and sort of be done with that. So could be a tempter, but I think we're going to want to use the stalk. So we'll lay our eggs. See what you're going to find for us. Don't think any of these are especially interesting, but let's start cycling this waxwing. And yeah, these double tuck and draws, they're just going to really help us find out some good stuff off the deck. So we're scoring well. Surprisingly, not so well in this end of round goal, but yeah, these are always a bit of a crapshoot. So as long as we're qualifying, which we are. Okay, that was a push to hit, so yeah, alright, well. So what is this now? You draw 4 cards, but yeah, you're doing so much tucking on these tuck and lays that actually there's not much left over for Chiff Chaff, and the egg spaces will run out. So it's a strong engine, but it's one that I'm definitely glad I'm not giving away free birds with the snipe. So we'll just continue laying eggs. And okay, hummingbird. Do we go with that? I mean, it is a passerine. It is going to help us get extra food. I think we do go with that. Start getting rid of Peaceful Dove. I mean, that Falcon is tempting. We just want pure points. I think either way this Bed Sparrow can go. I think that's fine to get rid of that. And yeah, we'll take more nectar, so... they do both point left. Which way is pushed it? Okay, pushed it's also left, so... Yeah, we could potentially do something if we got some more birds down. That was another quick play. Okay, you're taking food. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, because this extra food This could be super valuable for my opponent. You know, they got that kiwi, they got that yellow power as well. They want to play, so that could be dangerous. Whereas, you know, we just play this falcon and run a super strong grasslands. Could always just play the hummingbird somewhere else if we desperately need something for passerine specialist, but we may just have to abandon that. So I think let's go with the falcon. Let's go with the falcon. Let's avoid the co-op, and you know, it's a full grasslands, but we're actually only laying net 3 eggs each time because we're using this crow. So I don't think there's any immediate danger of us running out of egg space, and that can sometimes be the concern. So falcons come up at a good time, and yeah, we've got lots of points on the board and a super strong grasslands. And we know we can win this wetland nectar as well because my opponent's only got 2. We've also got 2, but we can actually play more birds. So even just playing this hummingbird down there is going to be worth a few more points. That would be something to bear in mind. You know, it's an option available to us. I'm hoping we'll find something better, but got to be ready in case we don't. So let's continue laying eggs. Falcon's going to do its thing. Baltimore Oriole, you are very nice. You are very expensive, but you're very nice. So we may want to go with you as potentially an option. And if so, let's start taking. I guess we just take all the food for it and then play it next round. Sort of want to spend some nectar because you know, it may catch us out. Let's take a no. Let's not take a berry. Let's take a worm. Let's take a worm, and we'll lay eggs again. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll lay eggs, take a nectar, and play the hummingbird in the wetlands. That could be something to consider. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, Goshawk, that also points left, so you're fine for that end-around goal. Honestly, that sometimes a bird you want, but again, when you're sort of short of cast attack here, maybe not so much, but at least it doesn't cost food. So it has some pros there. We'll keep laying our eggs. Okay, great egret. We'll get some more nice, real expensive birds, but that could definitely be an option. And I don't know, maybe there's a world in which we play Oriole and take food. I'm just trying to avoid doing that, but maybe worth it. So let's take this egret. We're just finding a lot of other low point birds that are not really worth our time. So yeah, now that we know the end around goes out of question, I think there is a situation where potentially playing Oriole and taking food in that last round. Especially a bit more food to play to egret. Maybe it's just egret and hummingbird. I mean, Oriole does hit this bonus card as well, so you know, in theory, we're just 1 away from then being able to score some points. So something to think about. There goes Goldfinch. Yeah, I feel like this is setting up to play the kiwi at the end, so maybe they'll take food. And so I'm glad I'm not giving out food with the hummingbird that we did nearly play. So one more time, laying eggs here. That's kind of the bird we were looking for. At least we get a point on the falcon, but I would like that in my hands. Okay, not really finding too much else of interest, but yeah, I think now we'll do the berry. We'll do the berry. And come into the final rounds, and we'll see what the tray's got in store for us. Nothing too good. So okay, got to think about this carefully because I really don't want to just spend all this food on the Oriole and not spend any nectar there, because that might be my last forest play. And spending nectar there could be worth points. The problem is we are full. We're full on eggs. So do I play hummingbird up there? In the hope, and just clear out some egg space, in the hope that we then find another wetland play. Let's go with the egret. Could always just go with this emu. It is a it is a passerine technically. It's the biggest passerine I've ever seen, but they all count. Yeah, that could be a tempting option. I think let's play the Oriole. Let's play Oriole, because the alternative is I play the hummingbird and then you know, I could always just play that later anyway, so play what we know. I might find a better option. But I think I do still lay eggs on this turn, now that we've freed up a bit of space. But yeah, 94 points, we're doing well. I say would like to sweep up these nectars, because in theory we should be winning these. I think it would be a missed opportunity if we don't. And we've got to really capitalise our advantage in that area, because yeah, tucks are going to be super strong for my opponent. We know they've got this Kiwi incoming as well, maybe some other big point plays that we've got to watch out for. So we're not gonna rest on our laurels. We're gonna try and squeeze out the points where we can. So yeah, if Puffin wants to show up, I mean, to be fair, actually maybe Penguin, because it does hit the pass stream, but Puffin you always want to see. Egret Puffin, such a good play. So we'll see what we can find, but got to let the Stork do its magic. So Falcon, you're not doing your magic. Okay, maybe it's Common Loon an okay bird to play too. I mean, in theory it is. We'll pick it up. I mean, I'm hoping we can find some better stuff. So you are not better, and neither are you. So okay, yeah, I suppose we do take nectar here. And okay. Yes, if we took food here, we could take food, double play wetlands, and then just lay eggs on that last turn. I think that's probably it. That's probably it. We take the 0 on the bonus card, and we just try and max out as many points as we can through the birds that we can play, and obviously running that grasslands as much as possible. And yeah, doing that double play will free up the necessary egg space that we do need. So I think that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I suppose we could. Thing is, taking food is 0 points, which I really don't want to do. We know that laying eggs is like 6 or 7 points. It's just whether, I mean, I suppose I can score more than that, making up for it through the double play. Because I could just play. I could try and really focus on the nectar, and you know, just like play hummingbird, lay eggs, even just like pick up that willet and then play that with a nectar. You know, that would squeeze out 3 extra points on the nectar race, and yeah, give us, I suppose it'd be 2 turns playing birds, 1 turn laying eggs, as opposed to a turn taking food, a turn playing birds, and then a turn laying eggs. So egret into loon. Yeah, I mean that's just 11 points after the eggs. Hummingbird and willet combined are 6. So even if we squeeze out 3 extra next points, that is not worth it. So I think I'm going to take food. Going to take food and get a bunch of nectar, which we like. And actually, because we've got so much nectar, we can skip this Oriole, which I think I do want to do. Because yeah, we can just grab another nectar here and use that in our double play. So that extra berry potentially is something my opponent would have wanted, because yeah, as I say, these egg spaces, these do create problems with these sort of full tuck engines. So you're still getting loads of tucks, but you're sort of missing that additional benefit that you so like to get. So obviously playing birds is a key way of being able to clear out those egg spaces, but we're well set up. We've done our calculations. We've got our big point double play coming in, and I'm hoping we win the send around goal. I don't want to jinx it. We are quite a way ahead. My opponent doesn't really have food, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're going to play in the wetlands here. Score a bunch of points, so not too bad. Egret into loon. 112 points. We're going to lay eggs again. So yeah, we're going to score well. We're going to get somewhere in the 120s, maybe into the 130s, which I think is pretty good for a grasslands engine that you don't often see in these Oceania games, and that's always good. So long live the grasslands. That's what I say. White Stork definitely is serving us well here. So See how opponent plays these last 2 turns. I say it may well just be drawing cards. I think it's so often in these shift chaff games, you just find that your best turn more often than not is just drawing cards. So maybe we're going to see like Benelli or something go down with this Goldfinch. I think the dream would have been Kiwi, but maybe these bonus cards are good, and maybe that turn taking food just doesn't justify it. So we will wait with bated breath and see what the decision is going to be. But I say it's not gonna impact us at all. We're just going to take our strong grasslands turn and score a bunch of points, and hopefully it's going to get us over the line, because this is a lot of tucks over here, but I think we have managed to get a good number ourselves in this grasslands. Obviously Swallow, Robin and Falcon just about contributing enough in the end. And alright, it's on to our last turn of the game. Of course, opponent is indeed drawing cards, and we are, of course, laying some eggs. So Falcon doing the business. Thank you very much. These are all wetland birds, so nothing my opponent wants. I mean, to be honest, I might actually just skip, because there's a risk if I draw that something better. Oh, there's Whooping Crane. Where were you earlier? There's something else. Like maybe I accidentally reveal Benelli, and then they can just pick that up and play that. So we'll leave 3 wetland birds that they can't play. And yeah, I think this has got to be Benelli, because you're keeping cards in hand, and you don't keep cards in hand when you're going shift chaff. You tuck as many as you can. So it may be maybe they've got both. Maybe we're going to see a Benelli play, and then Eastern Imperial Eagle go down with the Goldfinch. That could be what we're in for. We'll see. We do win the end of our goal, so it's a clean, even split between the two. And yeah, there we go. It is double eagle. So I suppose when you're seeing that many cards, you are going to find them. But nice plays. But I say skipping some tucks here, so definitely not as clean as they would otherwise be. But there we go. Tie in the forest, unfortunately, but we did win it. Our opponent didn't even qualify in the grasslands, so that sort of makes up for it slightly. Comfortable win in the wetlands in the end. So yeah, we do take home some big points in the nectars. Will it be enough? Will it be enough to get us over the line in this game as we come to the final score? So obviously with those 2 plays at the end, big birds for my opponent, but we have plenty ourselves. And yeah, missing the bonus card, never good, but it's all about that grassland. So a lot of eggs for us, 20. So we are in a bit of a lead, but this is where my opponent could well be bringing things back with the tuck cards, with that chiff chaff in the wetlands. It is pretty neck and neck here, but we're going to win these nectar points, and we do just about come out with the win in the end here. So close game there, 126 to 120 high scores on both sides, but yeah, as I say, that grassland's just enough to overpower what was a very strong wetlands. And there we go. That is why it's both eagles and the goshawk for Falcon a bonus card. So very, very nice there. Not so nice on the Prairie Manager, but yeah, just plenty of tucks there. Lots and lots of tucking in that wetlands. And the eagles through at the end, but not quite enough. We managed to get over the line with our grasslands. So yeah, shame to miss the bonus card. If only that Whipping Crane came up a few turns sooner. Could have played Dance to the Loon. Maybe got a few more points, but doesn't matter. We got the win. That's what counts here. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to see more games from this tournament, do make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're following along, and I hope to see you in another game very soon.